Good morning and welcome to the More Factor. Today we're going to talk about who are you? I'm Frederick Groth and I enjoy helping people succeed in life by teaching life skills, success principles, and character traits. Okay, let's dive right into this morning. Who are you? When you look in the mirror in the morning, how do you feel about yourself? Who are you? Are you happy with where you're at in life right now? Do you feel like you are a better person today than you were 6 months ago, a year? Who are you? Do you really know what your strengths and your weaknesses and your abilities and your superpowers are? Who are you? Do you understand your place, what you're supposed to be doing, what you could be doing, your purpose, your joy, your passion, your obsession? Do you understand that right now? Life changes constantly on a changing basis. And it really behooves us to change, to become better, to become different, to reinvent ourselves, if you will, on a regular basis. I mean, we talk about the old days when kids used to go around in cars without seat belts, when there was very little safety on workplaces, construction sites, and that has all changed. Safety is paramount on any work site. So much so that a safety officer can walk on your site and literally shut down a business or a work site until the safety regulations are met. See, things have changed. And if we don't change and become better, then we get left in the dust and we get frustrated, we get angry, we get grumpy, we get irritated because of the things in life are so different and we just don't seem to be able to catch up with them. It's very important to understand, who are you? Many things I've tried in my life. Some I have finished, many I have not. But one thing is certain. I am not the same today as I was a year ago. I'm not the same today as I was 5 years ago. I am different, and I hope and I am endeavoring to be better than I was. Sure, I still have some of the same character, I still have some of the same abilities, because my ability is what is growing, not necessarily changing, becoming better over time. As some people say, it's like a fine wine. Over time, it gets better. I don't know. I don't like wine. But the fact is, we need to endeavor to be better. And that is why I've chosen the slogan that I've chosen, to be better today than I was yesterday. Because if we always have this in our mind, and we look in the mirror at ourselves and we say, I don't really like that, then I have the permission given to myself to change, to become better, to improve upon what it is that I don't like about myself. And yes, there are still a few things that I am not happy with, not proud of, that sometimes I do. And so those are constant things I work on in my life. Who are you? I want you to ask that question to yourself. I want you to be honest with yourself, to really understand and realize that you can be better. You can be different than you are today. And a couple things come to mind as we talk about this. We need to understand what our strengths are. We need to understand what our weaknesses are. Because the strengths that we have come easy. We don't have to do a lot of study and a lot of practice. They come easy. Yes, we still have to practice at them, but they don't take as much practice. The things that you're not so good at, the weaknesses, are things that you really got to work hard at becoming better at. And there are a few things in my life I have become better at that I'm just not naturally good at. I find that I can write a lot better than I can speak. And so I have had to work at speaking because I am a preacher and a teacher. And so I've had to work at that. And over the past 20 years, I've become better. Can't say I'm amazing yet, but I have become better. What is it that you're good at? What is it that you're not good at? Understand your strengths and weaknesses. And the last thing I want to mention, be willing to learn. Be willing to assimilate new knowledge, new information, and practice it. Because that is how we become better. Practice and be better. So, I'm leaving you this morning. Who are you? And be better today than you were yesterday. God bless you. We'll see you next week with a new series.